Artsy buddies, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I am going to be giving you guys a tour of this big fat book. The Create This Book. Let's get started. That was weird. Okay, so first of all, this is not Mariah Elizabeth's Create This Book, but it is completely inspired and copied and fully made by looking at her original Create This Book. The reason I couldn't actually buy her book is because I don't know if it ships to my country, and also when you convert the prices, it's like a lot. So I decided to just try and make my own first to see if I was even gonna complete it. And did I complete it? Yes, but no, I did leave a few little prompts here and there, but it's fine. If you're wondering, why am I doing a tour when I've already done a flip through? Well, that is because that was a silent version. And today, I'm going to be going through each and every single page, and I'm going to talk about them. We're going to have a we're going to have a deep dive into these pages, into the book. Let's begin. First of all, we've got the cover, which I really like. When I first made this cover, I thought that I was going to get tired of it and I wasn't going to like it, and I'm probably going to redo it like 5 times, but I didn't, which is quite shocking for me. So yeah, that's the cover. That's such a dumb tour. It's like this very ginormous and weird looking wobbly brush that is just spreading rainbow paints all over the border, and I think it looks very cool. The blending turned out pretty good, I think, and we found the giant splatter, which is this Create This Book, and then I just have a nice little light yellow with colorful stars for the background, and I also did a little pink crayon with a rainbow label. So I think this cover is actually pretty good. I really like it, and I still like it a lot, so that's a good thing. Oh, did I mention I made this book in 2019, and then I started the book, and then I was like doing a couple pages. I didn't have this channel at that time. Later on, when I started this channel, I was like, why not make videos of me filling this book up? And when I started doing that, I redid a lot of the pages. So for a page or two, you may see the date 2019. And a lot of the pages in the beginning were also redone because I did try to fill this book in order, but then I kind of just decided to let myself go wild. Not that wild, but okay, now we're gonna begin the actual book, because that was just the cover. That's such a dumb tour. So, the first page. Oh, this is very old. So first of all, we've got this, which just says, let's get creative. I really like the ball background thing in the back. I thought it was so cool. The vibrantness, the black, and the contrast. I really like it, and I still do. The letters, I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't think I did a great job with that. And then we have this page, which is also very cool. It's a kind of matching to the cover, but it's like a darker, a slightly more muted version, and I quite like it. And we just have what this book belongs to, and then my name, and then we have gotten this page. Oh, I really like this page. This is like a very pastel, the most pastel page in this whole entire book, and I really, really like it. I just think it's so pretty, and so to create is to be creative. That's a code I came up with myself. Anyways, then we just have all these things, which I did. Customize the front cover, add color to the spine and edges of the book, put a personal touch on this page, and everything else. For the personal touch, I actually added the stars, because stars are like my favorite shape. I'm not sure why, but I just really like them. I think they're cool, so stars. Then we've gone create a fancy name. I just decided to write it on a banner. Now, if I would do this page, I would have done it so much more different, because I've gone more into calligraphy and like different types of fonts. Sorry about the background noise. I've probably done this page much better now, but this is what we have for now. So yeah, it's not the best. I don't really like it that much, but it's cool. And we've gone create a rule, for which I went for the most basic rule ever, which is write a date on every page. Now that I think of it, I again want to make some type of a cooler rule that would make it a little bit more challenging, but at that time I just wanted things to be simple, so we went for the simple rule. So and I just wrote my book, my rules. So cool. Create a monochrome, for which I chose the color that I least expected when I was planning things for this page. And I just ended up choosing brown, and I did a chocolate cake, which I really like how that turned out. And then keep calm and eat a slice of cake. And I kept doing this thing where it was like a coat here and then the design here. So if you've been noticing that, that's kind of what I was doing. And then we've got this page, which is the most oldest page in this book that I have left as it is. I just added a little bit of shading. Got create the following list. We've got on this page, make a list of things you like, and on this page, make a list of things you don't like. You know, we're gonna see if I still like these things and still dislike these things, because it has been like 2 to 3 years. So drawing, coloring, yeah, I still like that. Shopping, I don't really do much. Dancing, yeah, I still kind of enjoy that. Reading books, I haven't read like a proper book in like so long. All I've read is like textbooks and stuff. So no, I do not like reading books. That's because I completely stopped reading books. But I am gonna read A Diary of a Wimpy Kid storybook. I guess we're gonna get back into that. I don't know. And then we have YouTube/filming, which yes, I absolutely love that. And we've got sweets and food. I always love that too. And then we've got things that I don't like. We've got ghost and scare stuff. I kind of like that actually. That will go on to the like list now. And we've got onions. Yes, I absolutely hate those still. They are gross and I will never eat them. And then we've got vegetables, which yeah, I kind of don't like them, but I do kind of eat a few of them. I don't like it, but I do it sometimes. So still don't like insects, and I absolutely still hate studying for tests and all those things. So a lot of it's the same, just the scary thing has changed. Then we've gotten create a pet, for which I really liked how this page turned out, but then I kind of just decided to ruin it by writing the name in purple, and I should have gone for a much more creative name. But I really like how the butterfly turned out. And then we've got the next most oldest page that I have, which is to create a page of polka dots, for which I decided to create like a whole advertisement, like the new polka dot season is here, every size available. And then I just got a polka dot dress for $109. Also at that time, I really liked the colors purple and yellow. That was like my favorite color combination ever, so I was always using it, and that is why the background is also of that color. I still really like the whole concept of this page. I think it looks very cool. Then we've gotten create an array of media. The array of media here is these splatters. Basically, I used different mediums for each splatter, and I think this page turned out very cool. You can barely tell that each of them are done with a different medium, which I really like about it. This art is what you create. Another code I came up with. And then we've gotten this page, which is create a page of folds. I really like the contrast of this page. I just love the rainbow and the black. I really like doing that, so I love it. And then we've got create a page of letters, which are normal colorful letters, but if I was doing this page now, I'd probably try and incorporate some theme to it, like Stranger Things letters or something else, because I still really like it, but I would try to get a little bit more creative. Then we've got create a meal, for which I created a very normal McDonald's meal, not that interesting or anything. I also did the bill, which I thought was super cool at the time, but that's pretty much it for this one. That's such a dumb tour. Create simplistic drawings. I don't really like this page because I don't like the way this whole thing looks. I don't know why, it kind of feels weird to me, and I don't really like it. Sometimes simple things it is, or maybe not, because I don't like this page. Create a family, for which I have gone the royal cakes, and I made a whole cake family. We've got Mr. Caker, Miss Cakess, and then we've got Master Cupcake, and we've got Miss Cuppy Cake. Maybe we should try and recreate this in like miniature with like clay or something. Would you guys want to watch that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But I really like all these designs, and this one is original. I came up with that myself, and I think it would look so cool as a real cake. Create border, for which I just have some butterflies, and then the border, which I also really like this border. I think it looks cool. I like the colors and everything else. Cool page. And then got create an unusual, I can't speak. We've got create an unusual combo, for which we have done an ice cream sundae plus car, which is the most unusual thing I could have thought of at that time, and that's what I did. I did an ice cream sundae in a car, which is weird but also cool. I like how this page turned out actually, and then the yellow background, which is just so bright, and I also really like how the ice cream and things turned out. Like, I like this page. I don't think it's bad at all. Road as the table. My brain was working for this page. And we got create quick sketches. For this one, I just did donuts and art gallery. I don't really like this page a lot. I think it's weird. And a lot of the color from this next page bled through, so kind of made it worse for me. But this is a create a growth chart page for a girl growing, so I feel like the girl looks a little weird, but I really like the tree and the gray and the moon. Create a collection, for which I just drew a box and then rainbow bursting out of it, and then a lot of the things that I like to collect. I at that time was collecting a lot of seashells and also a lot of miniature books. I was making like little Polaroid drawings using markers, so just drew those, which I think is cool. Oh, here's a page that I didn't do at all. Create a refusal. I refused to create a pet, but I did create a pet, the butterfly. I refused like 4 other pages maybe. I don't know, but that's a blank page. Then we've got create a page of stripes, for which I kind of just went for like paint coming out or something. I don't know, but I think it looks cool, and it kind of has a little bit of an artsy touch because of that. Got create a pocket. Oh, this is one of my favorite pages. I really like it. I thought it was very creative, so I have a Polaroid drawing here. I think I got inspired to do this page from a Pinterest picture, but the pocket was my idea. These are the Polaroid pictures. So here's the collection page, and these are some of the Polaroid drawings I was making at that time. Really like them. I think they look very cool. So that's just what is stored in this Instax camera that I really like how it turned out. Very kind of realistic and cool. So capture every moment. I really like this page. I think it looks cool. And then we've gotten this one, which is another one of my favorite pages. I really like this so much. This is create directions to create your own prompt. And I decided to create a prompt which is recreate a scene but with your twist. And my twist was the Up movie but in the galaxy. Just absolutely love how the background turned out. I love this page so much. I stared at it for so long when I made it. I love it. I think it turned out very neat and pretty and cool, and I love it. And then we've got this page which is create a secret, for which a YouTube themed page, and then I'd show my next video, and then I just have some red drips and triangles to represent the YouTube logo. Create obscure shapes. I like it. It's just a bunch of obscure shapes making a heart, which I think is also cool. Then we've got create doodles, for which I just have some nice little mandalas with a very light pastel background. I like this page. It's cool. Create a fantasy home in Candyland. So we've just got some volcanoes with chocolate dripping with a nice purple and pink sky. We've got a waffle, whatever home. We've got jellies everywhere, lollipops and ice creams and popsicles and dollops of whipped cream. I really like that. I like this page. I think it looks cool. It's not that bad, but it's also not the best. But I like the concept. Ooh, really like this page. This is create a page of quotes, for which I actually had some kind of inspirational quotes on here, but then I decided to completely cover it up with some of the most randomest and iconic One Direction quotes. So I like this page a lot. I think it just looks so cool and fun. I love it. Oh, I also really like this page. It's a create a fabric page, for which I decided to create my merch, and I really, really like it. I used actual fabric. And this one's probably my favorite, and then that one, and then that one, and then I don't really like this one a lot. I just really like this page, and it's actual fabric. Oh my gosh, create a page of checkers here, for which I once again decided to do a rainbow and black contrast, which I just love how that looks. Like, just look at how it pops. That's what I love about a black and rainbow contrast. We've got create plans for a building. This was a page I did very recently, and it's a very plain and boring for that. I don't really like it a lot. Basic type of sketches I just did, and then I just add a little bit of color. That's it for the page. Yeah. Create a progression, which I think is a combination of weird things or something. I'm not sure. I forgot what that meant. But I basically have random combinations of desserts. It's just a bunch of random dessert combinations. The page looks cool. I like it. And I also like the sprinkles background. I think that also looks cool. Just create an advertisement, for which I created an advertisement for one of my favorite chocolates ever, which is Milky Bar. Really, really like it. It's very delicious. I love it so much. I don't really like the way I did this page, but I really like the chocolate. Then we've got create instructions, for which I created instructions on how to make a perfect purple. Do I know how to make a perfect purple? No, I don't, which is why I decided to create instructions on how to make a perfect purple. Did I follow anyone else's instructions? No, I didn't. I made it up myself. Have I ever looked at this thing while trying to make a purple? No, I haven't quite used this page at all, but I love how it turned out. I think it looks very, very cool. It's one of my favorite pages too. Oh. Another blank page. What? Another blank page. Create twins, another blank page. I had no ideas for this page. Create straight lines, for which I decided to make some color pencils. Also, I really like this episode that I did. The most crazily edited, because I think it's one of my best videos ever as well. So I will link it in the description. Go check it out, because I really like it. And my cat is shouting. Hold on. We've got create weather-based decor, for which I had the sketch done. I was gonna paint it. I was pretty excited to, but then I just didn't. So then we've got create drawing variations, which I really like this page. I think all of the eye drawings on this page turned out very, very cool. And these are the eyes of celebrities. I'm gonna try and guess in the comments below what celebrities these are. Tell me in the comments how many you got right, if you're still watching. Then we've got create a person, for which I was gonna do something on this page, but then I didn't. I kind of decided to try to do something on this page, so I didn't do anything. Create an outfit, for which I really like this page. It looks very simple, and the page looks very big. Inside we've got some more outfits. We've got that outfit, we've got a mirror, and the gold shining. I love this page. Create a switch. I also really like this page. It is a very nice glowing Aladdin's lamp, genie's lamp or Aladdin's, I don't know, a lamp, and there's just galaxy coming out of it, and I think it looks very, very cool. I also really like all the detail in this lamp. I just think it looks very cool. We've got create a symbol, for which, yeah. Then we've got create without thinking, for which I just kind of created without thinking. I was gonna like randomly get started on mandalas and let myself just draw the most randomest mandalas without thinking, but then a mandala didn't end up coming out. Instead, what came out was this little spiral, and then I just made more and more and more, and then I decided to make a galaxy background. So I really like this page. I think it looks cool and it looks kind of weird and random, but I really like that about it. Then we've got create a color by number, for which Among Us was really popular at the time. I just decided to do like an Among Us themed coloring page. I didn't really write the numbers, so I just kind of colored it in like a coloring book. Didn't really write the numbers, so yeah. Then we've got create a test, for which it is a left-hand and right-hand test, for which I decided to draw SpongeBob characters. I drew SpongeBob himself and Patrick Star. I really like how SpongeBob turned out, and that's quite recognizable as well, so I don't think I did a very bad job. Then we've got created contradiction, for which I decided to draw the most basic thing ever, which is fire and water, and I think it looks cool. It's not the best. The detail could have been a little bit more crisp and stuff. That's what I would have preferred, but this is what I created, and I'm kind of happy with it. I don't hate it, but I also don't absolutely love it. I love this one. It is create contour drawings, for which the contour drawings are seashells, and then I just did a beach. I absolutely love the beach so much. This page makes me very happy. I really like the beach, so I also really like how this painting turned out, and I also really like how the seashells turned out, and I also really like how the sand turned out. I just absolutely love this page. I've got create patterns, for which I just have a crazy rainbow wobbly thing going here and there and everywhere, and I love it. I think it looks very nice. Then we've got create a dialogue, for which I have no dialogues today, and then we've got create a color dispute, for which you need to change the colors of something original, and for that I decided to do minions, and I also do a couple colorful bananas, and I really like this page. I think it looks cool. It turned out very nice. It turned out cartoony, and the minions look good, and the color combinations are not bad, I think. Then we've gotten create a dedication. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this page. I did it such a long time ago. I dedicated this page to the one and only Mariah Elizabeth herself, and I drew all of her, not all, but most of her characters at the time, and I love this page so much. It's like so filled up with characters and color and so much personality on this one page. I love it so much. Create a page for your favorite character, which I was still trying to figure out who my favorite character would be if I would do this page, so I never figured that out, and so I didn't do anything on this page. Then we've got create cuts through layers, for which I just cut through a bunch of color papers and then decided to do banners. Create a combo. Then we've got create ugliness, for which I refused to do this prompt, and I created flowers, which are obviously not ugly at all. They're very beautiful, and so I just decided to do a bunch of flowers, and I don't think they turn out the best, but I like them. It's not the worst thing I've ever done. And I've got create something out of nothing, for which I decided to just take it way too literally, and I decided to write something on it with a bunch of splatters in the background to add something. So I like this page. It's not bad, it's not the best, but it is something. So yeah, we've gotten the end. Oh my gosh. So that is the final page that I have, create an ending, for which I just wrote the end with a rainbow border. Very basic, very creative, I don't know. And we just have the date, which is from March 2019 to January 2023, which would mean 4 years. This book took me 4 years to complete, which is a very long time. I'm not happy that it took me 4 years, but I really like a lot of the pages that I have in this book, so I guess it was worth it, and it was so much fun to do. I loved making all those episodes, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching those episodes. And if you haven't watched all those episodes, go watch them, because they were hours and hours of work, and I would very much appreciate it. But that was all for this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this tour. If you did, then I'm very, very glad that you did. Until I upload another video, make sure you all stay. Artsy, and goodbye.